That's the most important thing with your IT, a safe, secure pair of hands. So when we started as a business, we had a small IT provider providing some basic level IT support for us.
Being across different offices and then opening up in the US, the provider that we had couldn't really support that growth. They were going through a lot of changes themselves, and we just decided it was time to make our systems just a little bit more mature to go along with the business.
Just something in my inbox, and I thought, oh, these guys look cool, so I'll get in touch. And then I spoke to Jack, and then went from there, I guess. I think the main thing was just how down to earth you guys were, and you sort of were very similar in your approach to what we were. You guys knew what you were talking about. You were very sort of structured in what you do, very thorough with everything, and compared to where we were before, you had a real good plan and strategy in place, and that's exactly what we needed.
We were all quite impressed with, actually, this is how it should be working. This is a proper firm that kind of knows what they're doing and is going on the journey with us. So it felt more like a partnership than we'd had previously.
I raise a lot of tickets. I'm basically IT illiterate, obviously, hence the need for all the tickets. But yeah, it's been really good. I think everyone's really personable when I speak to them on the phone, and sort of no questions too much, to be honest.
I've always found them really helpful, really responsive. Even if I'm just forwarding on an email that I think looks a bit dodgy, I'll always get a response back saying, yeah, it looks dodgy, we've blocked it. So it's just really helpful, just kind of knowing that you're not kind of sending stuff into the ether, and that there's actually somebody on the other end that's kind of protecting us.
Quick to get back to me, if I've got an issue, they're always on the phone, which is really good. Obviously a lot of service desk guys can be over email and that kind of thing, whereas with those guys I can just literally give them a bell and say okay, I'm having a problem with this.
Getting things solved promptly is I know for an IT company that's kind of what you expect, but I think the speed of which things are solved when the guys give the service desk a call is great. As a business who are always focused on getting good value for the service, I think that's number one. I think WestSpring offer great value for the service that you provide. From where we were at the start to where we are now is just completely different. So when we first started, we just had one firewall in place and a switch and basic Windows technology, and now we've gone to a place where we've got network standardizations across both our London and Bristol office, with it to be rolled out to the Chicago office fairly soon. We've got a full security platform in place, we've got security training being rolled out, we've got a bunch of IT policies, we've got a real structured onboarding plan, just basically everything from an IT perspective. It's about being knowledgeable and consultative rather than being a salesperson, and that's really important, I think, and it's another one of the reasons that we chose you guys rather than the other companies.
It's like speaking to one of your mates. I think it was culturally, I thought they align with us, so first impression was I can really get along with these guys and come to them with many things.
Well, the fact that I'm doing this video probably means that I would recommend you guys. Yeah, safe is one, secure is another. I'd say two words: proactive and reactive.
Great.
Quite helpful.
Efficient, I'd say. Yeah, everything gets raised and answered really quickly.